How to fix BeamNG.drive stuck on loading screen and Fatal Lua Error. Welcome back to Troubleshooting. During our extensive technical diagnostics of BeamNG.drive, our team encountered a critical disruption where the simulation successfully boots, but hangs indefinitely on the map loading screen. Our investigation revealed that navigating to the vehicle's menu simultaneously triggers a severe Fatal Lua Error exception, completely halting the engine. Today, Troubleshooting is exclusively sharing our definitive, step-by-step resolution protocol to entirely eliminate this game-breaking script conflict. Before altering any core configuration files, our first diagnostic phase requires verifying your hardware storage parameters. We highly recommend confirming that the simulation is installed on a solid-state drive rather than a mechanical hard drive to prevent read-time bottlenecks. Our testing showed that insufficient cache space heavily exacerbates loading screen freezes during high-density asset generation. You must ensure that your primary partition retains at least 20 gigabytes of unallocated sector space for the dynamic physics engine to utilize effectively. If your storage metrics are operating at optimal capacity, we must leverage the built-in diagnostic utility provided by the developers. Open the initial BeamNG launch window and carefully navigate directly to the Support Tools menu instead of executing the standard play sequence. Within this administrative interface, our team determined that deploying the safe mode parameter is absolutely crucial for architectural isolation. Booting the engine in safe mode temporarily disables all third-party scripts, allowing us to rule out base-level engine corruption immediately. If the simulation still refuses to load maps or throws the exact C++ exception line error in the vehicle selection user interface, we know the runtime exception is embedded in the local directory. Troubleshooting's analysis points directly to either a fractured modification archive or a severely corrupted career sequence file. To manually neutralize this threat without compromising the base game, close the application entirely and open your Windows File Explorer. Navigate directly to your local BeamNG user directory, where all custom modification packages are locally cached by the system. Do not permanently delete these specific files immediately, as you may lose highly valuable custom data in the process. Instead, create a completely separate staging directory on your desktop to act as a secure quarantine zone for your assets. Select every single modification package within the original folder and transfer them entirely into your newly created desktop quarantine zone. This forced migration commands the engine to bypass loading any external geometry or customized script sets during its next initialization cycle. Our dedicated technical team discovered that broken career save states can perfectly mimic modification errors and trigger the exact same infinite loop. You must apply the exact same extraction methodology to your career save folder, moving it safely to the external desktop quarantine. With the root directories completely purged of external influence, launch the simulation normally to establish a clean and stable baseline. If the map loads flawlessly without the Fatal Lua exception, we have successfully confirmed that the root cause is isolated within your quarantined files. To safely salvage your custom content, we must perform a systematic and highly controlled reintroduction protocol. Begin migrating your modifications back into the primary user folder in small, incremental batches, rather than executing a massive bulk transfer. After moving a small batch of files, launch the application and immediately open the vehicle selection menu to heavily test the system stability. If the fatal C++ exception line error suddenly returns, you have successfully narrowed down the corrupted asset batch causing the conflict. Once the specific broken modification is identified through this rigorous elimination process, permanently delete it from your entire system registry. This surgical approach ensures you maintain the vast majority of your custom content, while simultaneously restoring complete and unwavering engine stability. If the manual directory purge somehow does not resolve the infinite loading loop, Tenebalta's ultimate solution involves executing a deep-level factory reset. Open the main launcher application once again and click directly on the Manage tab to access the advanced administrative override controls. From this secured administrative menu, initiate the comprehensive clean install sequence to begin the purging process. We tested this specific fix and confirmed it is the most aggressive, effective method for neutralizing deeply embedded corrupted sector files that evade manual detection. The automated clean install algorithm will systematically scan your primary game folder for any broken architectural anomalies or mismatched code variables. It immediately detects and forcefully removes broken network architecture that the manual safe mode protocol might have temporarily bypassed. Finally, this automated procedure completely rebuilds the user folder framework to a pristine, vanilla factory condition. By the end of this deep cleaning cycle, the Fatal Lua scripting conflict will be entirely eradicated, allowing you to load into any map without hesitation. Our comprehensive diagnostic protocol successfully restored full functionality to the simulation physics engine. Don't forget to follow Tenebalta for more.